Welcome back to the Angel Clark Show on RadioFreedom.us. Freedom from the FCC. We are the best kept secret on the internet. Although, we do recommend that you tell your friends. Simply let them know RadioFreedom.us. Simple, fast, easy. We're cool with that. Now look, I have the stories to get to. And because, well, it was getting blown up in the chat, you don't deserve to keep all your money. The story's already been linked. I'm going to start with the video because there was the question that was asked at the debate.
I have a piece of tape to play for you. It was during the debate they used this. There was a kid who offered a question. I want to ask the same question of you, and here's Tyler Hensley to ask it.
Hi, my name is Tyler Hensley. I'm from Napa, California. Well, first of all, thank you guys for coming out tonight. My question is, out of every dollar that I earn, how much do you think that I deserve to keep?
So, Jan Schakowsky, out of every dollar that I earn, how much do you think that I deserve to keep?
Can I just stop right there and say, what an awesome question. Out of every dollar that I earn, how much do you think I should get to keep?
Well, what is really your question here? Do you think you should not contribute to firefighters?
No, it's a very simple question. Out of every dollar I earn, how much do you, Jan Schakowsky, think I deserve to keep?
It is a simple question, isn't it? Out of every dollar that I earn, how much do you think I should get to keep? What percentage do you think I should be taxed? And see, here she goes into this rant. I will play it.
No, it is not a simple question. I think
Very
you don't
simple.
deserve, I'll put it this way.
What?
You don't deserve to keep all of it. And
Why?
It's not a question of deserving, because what government is those things that we decide to do together. And
the government is those things that we decide to do together. Did you hear that? Can I opt out of government? If it's something that we decide to do together, can I opt out? Can I keep all of my dollar and then go and make my own roads? Can I keep my dollar and homeschool my children and not have to pay any of your school taxes? Can I keep all of my dollar, my hard-earned money? No. That's the simple answer to that. The answer is no. She says, this is the things that we decide to do together. No, it's not. I didn't decide. I did not decide. I am 27 years old. I don't have kids. I have a cat. Why do I have to pay for the girl down the road to send her child to the school that's in my district, even though it has one of the lowest testing rates in the country?
there are many things that we decide to do together,
like
have our national security, like have police and fire.
Okay, national security, police.
What about
before we paid people to put out fires? Do you know what they did when there was a fire? They would ring a bell and yell out fire at the top of their lungs, and every single person would run to the well, and they would grab a bucket, and they would put out the friggin' fire. You know why? Because they know their neighbor would do the same thing for them. I'm not saying people's houses need to burn down. I'm saying she needs to stop acting like we're all in this together, because some of us are being forced.
People that work at the National Institutes of Health that are looking for a cure for cancer. Do you think we ought to do that together? Those are real jobs, and those are things that you help pay for. And I think that's a good thing.
Okay, so let me ask again. Out of every dollar I earn, how much do you think I deserve to keep?
I'm not going to give you a percentage. I don't know what your income is, but
what is my
You see, I'm not going to give you a percentage because I don't know what your income is. Lady, my income doesn't matter. We're talking about $1. If I make 100,000 of them, if I make 200,000 of them, if I make 35,000 of them, if I make 10,000 of them, why does it matter? What she's saying here is, if you make $4 million a year, you don't deserve to keep as much money as if you make $25,000 a year.
Income got to do. I'm just asking you how much.
I think you need to pay your fair share in order to do the things that we've decided are national priorities.
So wait,
the things we have decided are national priorities. I love that. The things we have decided are national priorities. Did you ask any of us? Do you know what my idea of a national priority is? No, you don't, because you didn't ask me. You just took my money for your idea of a national priority. Things like the TSA and screening our phone calls.
Hold on. Who's deciding what my fair share
is? Out of every dollar that you make, Jan, how much do you deserve to keep?
Ooh, out of every dollar that she makes, how much does she deserve to keep? You know what? You know what my answer is?
I pay at a 35% tax rate.
But you don't think that's good enough, do you?
Happy to do it.
But I thought you wanted more than that.
I'm willing to pay more taxes.
How much more?
I'm willing to pay more taxes, and we
50%?
should have that debate about how much.
Well, why don't you?
Higher income.
Is somebody stopping you from paying more?
Oh,
no one's stopping
ridiculous. That's just ridiculous. We need to decide on what kind of a system that we have and how much is a fair share for people to pay.
Should you have to pay 50%?
To say, do you think we should cut Social Security while...
He asked her if anyone is stopping her from paying more because she wants to pay more than 35 cents out of every dollar. There is no one saying, hey, you can't donate your entire income. Just give them all of it. You obviously lead too good of a lifestyle. Okay? Go straight to the Federal Reserve, give them back your newly printed dollars, and say, here, do with it as you will, because you need it more than I do to do these things we feel are important.
Also, cutting tax breaks for the wealthiest Americans. Do you think we should let our roads and our bridges crumble in order to let corporations and oil companies get special tax?
Okay, now here's the highlight, right? Letting the roads and the bridges crumble. We have spent millions in the state of Delaware trying to fix one stupid bridge. We give them the money to fix the roads and the bridges, and they do it wrong. They fix the stuff wrong. Throwing more money at it will not fix the problem. Try getting competent people in there to fix it in the first place. You want to tell me the Delaware Department of Transportation is full of competent people? It's not. I have driven down those roads. I have seen you spend my tax dollars to take down someone's basketball pole. Do you want to tell me that you're doing things that we agree on with my tax dollars?
Breaks. I think the questions that the
Don't you think green energy is a special tax break?
Excuse me?
Doesn't green energy get a special tax break?
Actually, the Republicans are trying to, and in their budget, actually eliminated the tax breaks for green energy while keeping the tax breaks for the big oil companies that don't even need it. Aren't we paying enough at the pump?
So should we eliminate subsidies for farmers as well?
I think that there are some for agribusiness that are probably overly generous, and that we ought to look carefully at how much we spend on these.
I have never.
Subsidies.
I'm disappointed this morning, Jan, because you're a pretty straight talker. And I ask a straight question, and you dodge it. You won't answer my question.
If you want to make out that I'm dodging that question,
it's a very simple question. You haven't answered it.
I'm clear about my tax policy. I think that we ought to tax.
I don't need a long paragraph. It's just a simple, one sentence.
Okay, I think that I'll put it this way: if you make a taxable income of $1 million, I think you should pay 45%. If you make $1 billion a year, I think you should pay 49%. Those are rates less than under the Reagan administration top rates. That's what I think. But I don't know what you make or what.
Well, I won't be paying that 49. Mm-hmm. I'm not in that category.
Oh, but you're
okay.
For you. Good.
Yeah. Jan, I wish I could talk longer, but.
But Angel, the feds know how to use your money better than you. Sad but true facts of everyday life. Apparently, the Angel Clark Show will return.